Hi everyone, I'm Fadilla Isra Zahra, and this time I'll let you know about Deluxe. So, what is Deluxe? Deluxe is an exclusive boarding house. It's your perfect living in the town. Okay, so what exactly it is? Okay, then I'll tell you more about it. Let's go. Deluxe is a place to stay that brings the concept of minimalism, nature, and warmth. We have received more than 100 five-star reviews and have been recommended as the best place to settle in. Our mottos is peace, privacy, and pleasure are our mm, sorry. Our mottos is peace, privacy, and pleasure are our priorities. So our target of residents and most of our residents are employees and students. Then let's take a look of what common problem of the boarding house or what's the common problems of a boarding house that recently have. So the first problem is security. Many cases of motorcycle theft, sexual harassment cases, mugging, and even internal problems for within the okay, sorry, and even internal problems from within the boarding house are often complained by the residents. And then the other problem is about the cleanliness and environment. The rooms are old-fashioned and the environment is dirty and not maintained. And this is where Deluxe will give you a solution. We will provide you cleaning, laundry, security, as well as rules for maintaining a peaceful living environment. And this is the difference of Deluxe and the other boarding house. So I told you before that there's some problems of the majority of a boarding house is security, cleanliness, and the environment. And here Deluxe will give you a facilities that will mm, that will let me check to the dictionary. Sorry. So I told you before about the common problems in a boarding house, and here Deluxe will give you the facilities that will prevent the problem that will happen. The first facilities is we have laundry room, then a kitchen. The kitchen is well organized, clean, and we have a refrigerator, gas stove, and sink. And then we have staffs. So we have laundry, garbage, security, and environmental cleaners working every day. You just need to stay comfortably in your room. You don't have to worry about um, your laundry. You can just sipping your coffee while you're doing your homework or doing your work. Then we have study room then we have study room for the students. It's comfortable, quiet, and we have 10 separate cubicles equipped with electric plugs and study lights. And then we have meeting room for the employee that maybe sometimes need to hold a meeting, but they can go to the office, so they can just use this meeting room. The meeting room is complete with the projector and the speakers. And then we have a small living room with nature and minimalist concept. We have a wide parking areas and it's equipped with CCTV and 24-hour security. And if you feel bored in your rooms all day long, just watching your social media or just watching some movies, but you need a fresh air and maybe you're just too lazy to cooking or you don't want to spend your time making a coffee, you can just go to the owner's cafe. The owner have a cafe just across the boarding house. So you don't have to use your motorbike or walk for a distance. Yeah. So chill out. The cafe is pet friendly. And then our residence is mostly employees and students. And a little bit of them is overnight residents. Because we also provide for backpackers that want to stay overnight, but they don't want to spend their money in expensive hotels or apartments. So we provide the single room for backpackers, and it's overnight. Just the price is for one night. So this is the type of our rooms. The first type is executive. I recommend you this room if you're an employee that needs some wider room for your working space. And then the and here's the description of the rooms. The room size is 13 meters. mm, Let me check the dictionary. Sorry. Okay, so this is the types of the rooms, and the first type is the executive. I recommend you to take this type of room if you're an employee because it has an extra space for your working area, and the room size is 30 meters squares. Wait, uh, and the room size is 30 square meters, and Wi-Fi speed is up to 100 Mbps. And then an extra facilities for this room is shared coffee machine in the kitchen. The second type of rooms is university. I recommend you if you're a student and need a boarding house to take this type of room. The room has 15 meter, 15 square meters and it has a privileged study lounge. The Wi-Fi speed is up to 50 Mbps and it has shared printer. And then for backpackers, we also have the type of room that you can rent for just one night. It's called overnight or all night. You can choose between 15 square meters or 30 square meters if you're going with your partner. So you need more wide rooms. And then you don't have to worry if you don't bring your toiletries or towels, and even you need to eat, but you don't bring your tableware. We provide all of it for you. And you don't have to put an extra price. And then you can also use the parking space. And we provide you a blanket in the room. Okay, so this is the price that if you want to rent in the deluxe, because I promise that it will be so worth it. with all the facilities and the price. For the executive, you can have it from 1,551 per year. And then for the university, you can take it just for 155 per year. And then for the backpackers, you need to overnight, you just spend a $10 overnight. For the executive, you can pay the rent, annual or monthly payments, and it's including all facilities like electricity, water, and etc. And if you're students, you can pay the rent by annual, semi-annual, or it means that you have to pay every 6 months, and then monthly payments, and it's cover all facilities. And for the overnight, as I told before, that the price is for one night and includes all facilities that I told you before. And don't worry, we have a many discount for you. The first discount is 50% if you're a freshman, and then 15% if you're a student in sixth semester or above. 20% discount for 1 year payoff, and 50% discount for two people in a single room. And this is the SWOT analysis or SWOT analysis. The first is strengths. We have complete facilities close to campus, supermarkets, and bus stops. The weakness is we are limited, and it's okay, sorry. The weaknesses is we only have limited number of rooms, and the opportunities is become the standard of comfortable boarding for students and employees. The threats, lower cost of boarding among students. There is, and here is some reviews from the residents that have stayed here before. We have Ariana Latte, we have Zain Kabalik, we have Lali Mendoan, we have Justin Bieber too. And most of them never give us lower than 3 stars, and mostly are 5 stars. So you don't have to worry about our, let me check the dictionary first. Okay, we have received more than 100 5-star reviews, and so you don't have to worry about anything to stay here. That's all from me. Don't forget to take your discount on the deluxe. Thank you.